Just as my mama used to say, you better thank God for every day, cause it's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Hello viewers, you're welcome back to Replica channel. Kindly subscribe, press the notification button, leave a comment and like. You're also free to share your own opinion. Yes, today we are talking about parenting. I'm actually focusing on parent today. Yeah, so we're talking about parenting. So what is even parenting? What is parenting? Parenting is a process of supporting and promoting the physical, emotional, the social, and intellectual development of a child from an infancy to an adulthood. Parenting is another aspect of raising up a child apart from having a biological relationship with them. You, as a mother, as a father, what are the things that you expose your children to? What kind of relationship do you have with your kids? Are you involved in their physical activities, in the emotional activities, social activities, in the intellectual development activities? Do you give them a listening ear? All those things are vital things you need to. Vital things are essentials in relationship if you actually want to raise a good children. You must involve in all the activities of those activities. Yes, firstly, as a parents, we need to create a relationship with our children apart from a biological relationship. We need to create a friendship relationship with them. Let them know that I'm your friend, like I'm your mother, at the same time I am your friend. You know, make them happy, create time, no matter how busy your schedule might be. Ensure that you have time for those kids. If it is 15 minutes or 20 minutes in a day, it's okay. Just speak to them, gist with them, make them laugh, be open up with them. Let them know that you care much about them. Let them know that they don't need to keep any secret from you. Do something like that will make children to be, they will them to do something that will make them to feel accepted, like, hello, maybe probably does something nice, like, hey, give me high five, that kind of thing. Did you love all those kind of things? Oh, that's my darling, that's my angel. Then, is there anything you want to tell me? Let's gist. It must have a gisting time to kids. You call them, it's gisting time. So through that, they cannot hide anything from you. They will be feel free to speak to you, to talk to you, that kind of a thing. So must, no matter how tight our schedule may be, as a mother, as a father, as a parent, we must involve in that friendship being with our kids. It's highly essential. You can even create a slogan for them, like mommy and daddy loves you. No one can love you more than mommy and daddy. So no secret. You must open up, speak out. All those things. We keep slogan for them. We keep reminding them they don't need to keep anything from the parent. Most children that face a lot of things out there, but they don't know how to tell the parent because that kind of relationship aspect is not there. They're not free to tell the parent that someone is touching me, someone is doing this one. Because no time. You have to ensure that you create that cordial relationship with them. I mean cordial relationship with them. So through this, they will not be able to hide things from you. Most from girls, female girls, that even guys, boys too. So a lot of things are doing that. Some are even molesting them, and they threaten them. Do not tell your parent I'll kill you. That kind of thing. But if you have played your own part as a mother or as a father, you have created an enabling environment to keep without the friendship relationship with them. They will not hide anything from you. Tell them if anyone tell you, threaten you that you not tell me, that person is your enemy. You must ensure you do not keep secret from your parents. Be open up. So friendship, other relationship with our children is highly essential. Also, as a parent, we need to monitor our kids. You need thorough monitoring. You can just go to the rooms. Probably when they're not here, you go to the rooms, open the wardrobe, check the school bags, check anything, just checking, check things. Probably you might see things. You need to see, go have time for them to look. You go to the schools as well, without telling them. Just go to the school, ask how they're doing. Just go and just spy on her or him, know how he or she's doing. All that kind of thing is highly essential. We don't The way that she has gone to school, let her. You need to be doing following up with your children. We need to be monitoring them, know how they're doing, the kind of friends they have. It's highly essential. Also, as a parents, we need to give our children the sex education. Sex education is essential. Like someone was asking me when is the right age for you to tell your children about sex education. I answered her, you start immediately he or she can communicate with you. And if she's able, if anytime he reaches the stage of communication, as if he or she can communicate, she can talk and you can understand what she's saying, and you can talk and she can understand what you're saying. That is the right time for you to start sex education with the children. You don't need to wait till when she get to 10 years, when she get to 15. No, we start now. These children, we need to catch them young. So by starting now, starting this as soon as they can speak, as soon as they can communicate, and you understand what they're saying. Let them to know that this is breast. Tell them it's private. The breast is private. It's not for anybody to be fondling with. It's not a toy for any boy or whoever to be touching anyhow. This breast is for you alone. You know, tell them this. The private part is a girl. Tell her that this is vagina. You don't need to hide and this is a bum bum. Like I heard of someone. The mother was telling the daughter that this is a bum bum. And when that girl got to school and the peers were talking, no, it is not bum bum, it is vagina. So the girl that came back to her mom, mommy, but you told me this is bum bum. But my friend said it's vagina, which is true. So we don't need to hide all this things from them. Tell him this is what it is, it's vagina. So if you don't tell those kids now, they will go and learn it outside. They will learn it somewhere from the wrong person, from their peers. But you as a mother or as a father, start telling them right away. This is, yes, it's your vagina. It's meant for you alone. Do not allow anyone to touch it. This, all those kind of things. As a boy too, this is a penis. This is a private organ. Do not expose it. Do not anyone to touch it. Don't want anyone to fondle with it. All those things starts making sense to them because they understand, If they go, we need to start teaching them right from the tender age. So when they grow up, like it makes sense with them. It actually might not really make sense to them now. But as time goes, they understand. Just because to tell them, start telling them, this is what it is. Do not allow anyone to touch you. Do not sit on any boy's lap. Don't let anyone to touch you. All those things is very essential. So we start sex education with your children as soon as they can communicate with you and you understand, and you communicate with them, they understand too. Also, as a parent, what's your lifestyle like? We parents are the role model for these children. You're a role model to them. They look up to us. So, as a father, as a mother, what is your how's your lifestyle? Do you have the kind of lifestyle your daughter or children can emulate? Are you the one that smoke in the presence of your children or smoke weed? If you smoke weed in front of your kids, definitely they will try it someday. Are you the kind of parent that drink alcohol in the presence of your children and you get drunk, you be misbehaving in the presence of the kids? Is that how you are? If you are doing this kind of, do not do that in the presence of your kids. No matter the kind of bad habits you may have been having, do not do this in the presence of these children. Because someday, something to push them, they will do it. They will think it's a good, normal thing. Because you are the role model, they look up to you. So you say, daddy too, he does it. So I can do it. I do normally do it. So why not? So you have to lay a good example for these children. If you have any bad thing you're doing, do not do it while the kids are around. We must be very sensitive. And also, we should be very careful of what we do in the presence. Okay, if you're a couple, you're sleeping in the same room with your children. Do not make up at night while those kids are sleeping. Some of them don't sleep. They might wake up at night and see what they're doing. What it means. They will not talk. They will do as if they're not seeing it, but they saw it. They are seeing it. A lot of things are happening. Like what I heard recently that the small child was telling the housemaid, I saw mommy and daddy at night. They were both naked. They were fighting. Daddy was on top of mommy. And daddy was he was explaining that kind of thing. No. And the parent thought she was asleep. Of which definitely she probably slept but woke up later. So we need to be very, very careful and be sensitive. If you want to make out and you're sleeping in the same room with our children, we don't need to do it. You can only make out when they are not there. Peradventure, you're having a particular room, just one room with the children. Don't do it while at night, where they can wake up and be looking at. Most of the things that are happening, you see small boys, age 4, 5, 6 at schools, talking themselves. They say, hey, mommy, I saw my mommy doing it. No, that kind of a thing is, we need to start, we need to be very sensitive. We need to be very careful on what we do in their presence. These children are very sensitive. Then also have time. Anytime your children are telling you questions, asking questions from you, ensure that you answer them. Do not, even probably if you don't have the time, make sure you have time and tell them. Because if you don't answer them now, they go outside and ask the questions. I know you know what it means. So we must have time to be able to answer our children. Look, this children, they ask sensitive question. At times they might ask a question and you don't know what to say again. Don't just put them off. Tell them when I come back from the office, okay? I'll tell you. So do not push them away. You must always welcome them. When they're asking questions, it's very good. When I was growing up, when I was still very young, I remember I asked a lot of questions and all that. So it is normal. Some children are very, very inquisitive. That is just their nature. They like to know things, but don't put them off. Be kind with them, be sensitive when they ask, and answer those questions with them. Then one more thing is that do not compare your kids with themselves in their presence. Do not compare. If someone is good in these aspects, you don't need to be telling me, see your brother is doing this, your sister is better than you. That's bad parenting. That is not good. Do not try to compare those kids. Yes. If one is performing brilliantly in this aspect, that's not one will perform brilliantly in other aspects. If you take fish on the surface of the land, it might not be able to swim very well. But if you put fish in the pot, it will swim. So that's how this life is. You take a bird and put the bird in tight water, it might not be able to, it might even die there. But if you free the bird, will fly. So don't compare children with themselves. Don't compare them themselves. That all of them are unique and they're all in their own different ways, So we don't need to act like that to them. Don't need to compare them. It's bring down the moral, the ego. No, it's make them to look as if they're good for nothing. No, encourage them. Even if there's a particular aspect you want them to brace up, there is a way you tell them so that will make them to brace up. Not that you just talk down on them and make them to feel bad about themselves. So don't compare kids themselves. If there's a particular person particular child that is doing what is not that right, you find ways of correcting. Don't be comparing them. So as a parent, we need a lot of work to do with our children. We have to pay attention to them. We have to take all those things I've said. We have to take them into consideration. And I know the one thing that all these children, anything you want them to be, just start right now. Try to mold them. These children, you need to catch them young, right? So you start whatever you want to do with them. You need to catch them young. Start molding them the way you want them to be. Let them to know that kitchen is not only meant for women, for ladies, for girls. That the boy, give your boy child, give him a trainer as well. Let him go to the kitchen, learn how to cook. Let him be responsible. Start telling the boys that it's the right thing is to be beating your children, to be beating women, to be beating ladies. Teach them how to be responsible. And everything you want to teach them, tell them why they are young. So they will grow with it and it will be useful for them. And they will become very responsible. All those people, those men see around beating up their wives. So some people, it is the bad upbringing. It's what they witness their father doing it for their mothers. So you need to catch these kids young. Start teaching them, start training them now. And before you know it, you will turn out to be responsible and glorious children. May God bless all our children. So till we meet next time, kindly leave the comments. The comments are essential. So leave the comments, like and share. So till we meet next time, take care. Have a lovely day. Bye.